Hey guys, Kana Saturday, and welcome to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. And we are in the Walk of Fame park right now. I have Kenny Rogers here. I have Johnny Cash over here. I got Elvis down there. I got who else I got? I got Tim McGraw over here. See, there's all these country legends all over the place, all over here. Okay, so today's video, I want to talk about using the ground for power. This is a concept in the internal arts, particularly in Bagua and Xingyi. Okay, so what you do is that you have to, plant that foot, root that foot, like post it, and then drive off. Okay, and this is something that a lot of people don't understand. They tend to step and kind of slide this foot, or maybe don't even move it at all. They tend to step and just kind of leave it there, which is the worst thing you can do. Okay, at least sliding it, you're bringing it up. Okay, so what the thing is that you want to always feel that your rear leg is under you. It's under you. So when you're doing different techniques, whether it's a striking technique or you can do like a joint locking application, whatever, you always want to have that feeling of your rear leg being under you. If it's not, you're leaning too far forward, well, that makes you very susceptible to being taken off to lose your balance, being taken off the ground. Okay. So the basic way of stepping now, there's two ways. One is with the same lead, and one is with a step through. Okay. So if they're doing the same lead, this is the more applicable one in combat for the most part, but the stepping through is better for developmental. Okay, but I'm going to show you this one first. Okay, so here we just go forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. I can also go left, right. Okay, but when I do that, I'm making a point to really root this foot into the ground and push off like that. So I'm really pushing off. Okay, so I'm posting it and push off. Okay, that's the feeling. And the same thing when I go backwards. Okay, or when I go right, or when I go left. Okay, but keep in mind that when you're going sideways, you're not going completely sideways. You're taking angles. So you see, instead of just going this way where I'm completely sideways, right? I angle the step, or I angle, because you want to always get a little closer to your opponent. If you go completely sideways, I'm actually going away from my opponent a bit, which is not what I want. Okay. So that's the first one. But the better way to really develop that is to step through. That's what I want to get to right now. Okay. So a step through, what I'm doing here, I'm still starting my stance, but I take a little half step as I bring this foot close to me, and then I push off. So I'm going in a zigzag pattern right now. I can also go in a straight line. When I post that leg, and then I push off. I post that leg and push off. See? So when you do this, it does a couple of things. It number one teaches you to push off with that leg. Push off with that leg. Okay? But also, the fact you're pushing off means it will automatically come up with you. You push off, it'll come with you. You keep the weight a bit more on that rear leg, and it'll naturally come up with you. Okay? That's the thing. So I'm going to go in a zigzag pattern here, and then we're going to go in a straight line. Okay? So if I'm going a zigzag, morning. I'm going a zigzag pattern here, right? Post it, boom. Post it and step off. Post it, step off. Post it, step off. Okay? Now almost exactly the same thing in a straight line, but in a straight line, I'm just going to go straight. So rather than taking the zigzag angle, it's going to come this way. Now, this is more from Xingyi. Xingyi is Xingyi is based upon the 5 elements. That's the basis of the system, and that's all based upon spear techniques. Okay, very linear, very aggressive, very direct. If you ever watch the movie The One with Jet Li, the fight in the end, the villain is using Xingyi, is more aggressive, and the hero is using Bagua, which is more circular. So you can see why they would kind of pair those two together for the hero and the villains respectively. Okay. All right. So if I'm going straight, here I will step and step. So I did a half step, post the leg and step, push off. Post the leg and push off. Post the leg and push off. Okay. So sometimes people will stomp the foot on the ground a bit. All right. So you stomp the foot on the ground a bit. I'm like boom and push off. Boom, push off. Right. So that helps too. Okay. So if you're again in one of the moves, for example, okay, it's called the P-Tuan, the first element, which is taught in Xingyi, right? What I would do is that I would bring in my hands here, I would come forward and then step off with a chop down. Like this is a drilling up punch and then chop down. So we call bring up to heaven and take it on to hell. Okay, bring up to heaven, take it on to hell. Okay, so I'm here and I'm splitting my arms. I'm separating them. Okay. See, so I'm here, right? So I bring my hands back, so reel them back. Okay. Come forward and then boom, bring them back. Come forward, boom. See. I bring them back. I come forward with I root that foot there, and then bang, and then I step forward. See. So boom, boom. See, you're covering quite a bit of ground there too, because I'm here. Here we go. I'm here at the Steve Cropper, and I want to get right to Kenny Rogers over there. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, so here I go, boom and oh, hi Kenny. Okay, see, so there you go. Okay, all right. So you know that's how you do it. Okay, either zigzag. So there's three ways to do it. Okay, either the same lead forward and backwards, step through with the zigzag, right? Or step through in the straight line, okay? Okay? Alright, and there you go. That's the video for the day. As always, any questions, and let me know, okay? See you soon.